So, before I go forward, I would love us to, just like Jesus said, that you should listen to the message, not the messenger. Before y'all start telling me, are you married or shit? This is reality out here. We are out here seeing it, living it. And relationship is just like 2 steps away from marriage, and we've been on that thing, so we know what this is. And reality is reality. Is it just me, or I don't understand why in 20 young girls, 18, 20, 25 that you meet, and you ask them, what should I think on marriage? All you hear is, I want a man who will care for me, who will love me, pay me, provide for me. Is that your recipe? Doom littles. If that's your plan for marriage, then you're gonna have a hell of a ride of a marriage. Ask your friends, families, relatives, people who are married and who that was what they have in mind for marriage and what it is now that they're in it, and they will tell you. So I would love to advise you young girls to do less of makeup, less of swag, put your time into being industrial, learn trading, learn anything you can learn, so that when you get married, you'll be able to bring some shit to the table. Because don't fool yourself that because some man used to love you, buy you anything you want, and you think that when you get married, that shit is gonna go on. You can't. Day and night is the two different scenarios, alright? When you are dating someone, that's a whole different thing. And when you get married, and responsibilities, inevitable responsibilities start popping up like kids, rent, you name them. It start changing, and that's a fact. It's not about the man. It's like the inevitable law of marriage. So I would love to advise you young girls out here spending. Some girls, all they do is make money, buy clothes. They don't know. They have no clue of how to use money to make money, and they're the ones telling you, I need a man who is gonna take care of me, pay me, cater for me and my children, and you're never gonna find no such man. If you don't know, I've been able to, due to what I do, work in residence where they are rich. The man is extremely rich, and those are the type of women that got married to the rich. They are so-called dreams and envision. That behind that shit is misery. You see a woman married to a man with so much money. There are so many house, domestic staff to do everything she wants. She don't stress. The money is there. The cars are there. Everything materially is there, but she's so miserable. Why? Because it doesn't just take money. It doesn't. There is misery in being catered for. Like just sit there and someone take care of you. It's like self-imprisonment. So if you ever have plans to have some good sweet life tomorrow in matrimony, alright, it's not about being rich, it's about being productive. Some girls, all they think is, yeah, I asked a girl, so when you get married now, what will you contribute? He said, I will give him children and take care of the domestic. Alright. I would love to think that this medium is gonna help you change your perspiration now, and you start doing something that tomorrow, if you end up getting married, you be bringing the little you have to the table. That's the only way it can work. No one can remain the same sweet by carrying something or carrying someone. Even God don't does that. For God to be there for you all the time, you must be giving back by praising Him, loving Him, spreading His gospel. You must give. So if you think these generational girls, they piss me off now with this their belief and ideas. If you think that this thing is just about being carried from your pap to your parent and you stay there and being catered for, and you're heading to prison, self-imprisonment. A nigga's gonna be running out doing his thing, and you sit there. So change those perspectives, man. Those aspirations. Be productive. Don't waste your life in this super swag generation that we are in. You are here flexing fucking niggas and doing all kind of things for just temporary pleasure. Learn something. Be industrious. Use your time and learn how to make money, how to bring something to the table. That's the key, man. I ain't married yet, but I'm telling you, I'm seeing it. My loved ones and all. You see, a nigga be dating. In fact, no matter how long you date a guy, it doesn't guarantee a 1 year happy marriage, because marriage is a different thing entirely. And don't compare marriage with what happened before marriage, man. But there's a weapon. There's a weapon that you can use to defeat the troubles and war of marriage is productivity. When the woman brings, when the woman contributes, that's like the best thing that the home will be sweet, man. You know what I'm saying? And y'all girls should start getting spiritual. None of y'all, like 80% of these guys out here now, they don't even know how to pray. They don't go to church, but they can recite all the Davido songs, these temporary things. You are gonna take that to marriage. Learn some morals, some core morals. Learn from your moms. Learn from the truth. And another thing, they don't like dudes that keep it real. Realists, niggas like us. They just want a nigga who's just gonna tell you sweet things, lie to you, satisfy you temporarily. When the end product of a man and woman comes, that is marriage, it's gonna be truth, man. Reality check. You can't escape it. So I think it's better you learn it now when you are still young and free, the core things, so you can get through this journey. That's why you see a lot of failed marriages, young folks. You see a young nigga getting married to a beautiful young girl, giving keys, and he's still out here dogging, having some 3 more girlfriends hanging out and bullshit. What's that, nigga? And you're a girl too. You getting married because your friend is getting married, because you are 25, because your elder sister made a mistake and you don't want to make the same mistake. You just rush to get married, not learning from the mistake and redefine your own direction before you get into it. So for those who have ears to hear, ladies precisely, right? Because at the end of the day, it looks like they become more of the victims. I see that from the rich people. The man is out here dogging with some fresh, sweet 16, 17, and the woman is just at home. There's so much money, so much cars, so much everything. But they're so miserable and unhappy because you're no longer living. It's like you dig a hole full of the materials and throw someone in there. It's useless. You are useless. You are just dying, living. If you don't want that, use it now that you are single. Learn something. Step back from all this fashioning. You're asking the girl, what can you do now? They're telling you, no, I'm not ready for anything here, but they're ready for the swag, the dogging, the fucking and all. You should know that the end is gonna come in marriage. And that time, no motherfucker can save you, man.